All right, so day 2 of the Realness challenge, started by my big sister Shannon. She literally bullied me into it. No, she didn't bully me into it. So today's thing that's coming up is about judgment. And one of the fears that I kind of just want to get accountable on right off the bat is being live on Facebook is kind of intimidating, because I want to make sure I say something important. I want to make sure that I do something right, all that other dumb crap that doesn't matter. I also curse when I don't even realize it, so I want to try to, or so my boss says, so I want to try to minimize that a little bit as well. But the thing that came up for me was judgment. I got up at 4:30 this morning, got Benji up together. We got to the gym by about 5:30, coffee and water and Benji's breakfast in hand, and we attacked the gym and got home, got all the boys together, got both the boys together, got them in off to school, and then I went for a run. The way judgment came up first was how people were potentially, not even, I don't even have any facts on this, right? But just the thought that someone might be judging how my form looks as a runner. I'm in a new territory. I'm training for an ultra. I've got to run slower. I got to focus on heart rate zone BS. I got to run more, and I got to run in no way that looks... I'm not selling the sport of running when I'm out there, that's for sure. And I just got to remind myself that, and in fact, a few days ago, I posted a Facebook status and I said something about the uncommon goals never understood by mediocrity. And man, I chewed on how to word that for a long time because I wanted to get that message out there. But what I really wanted to say about that was that I was afraid of what other people might think of how I look while I'm accomplishing my goals. And while I was working on that whole thought process, it dawned on me that people create goals that are stereotypical. I'm not saying they're not hard. I'm not saying they're attainable or not attainable. I'm just saying I think we follow this trend of choosing things that we think people would expect or want us to do, and that the goals we actually need to set, I think, are smaller and dumber and wouldn't measure up to most people that I bet are failing most of their goals anyway. And there's a judgment piece in there, right, that I gotta own. I'm assuming people are failing at goals that they're setting. Evidence seems clear that they are, but that's still not right for me to say. And so I was just chewing on all that as I was running, because nobody knows how far I'm running. A little old grandma could whiz by me, but she might be only doing a quarter mile, and stuff like that has happened while I've been running, and that stuff really messed me up psychologically, because I'm like, I gotta beat him, or I gotta make sure he thinks this, or just gotta get out of my head. I'm in my head too much about what other people think. And the reason I bring that up is because I think we all judge, but I think it's what we do with those judgments that are key to how we live our lives and how we treat others. And I think that we are mirrors of our own weaknesses, and I think we have opportunities to see some of them and to embrace them, and others we just have yet to reach that point, right? And the thing that I'm discovering is that in the judgments in my head, I can choose not to act on them on others. And I want to inspire everyone to try to be fitter and be more transparent and be more real, and set goals they can accomplish and break all those chains. But I know I'm the hardest on me, and I think I'm also the hardest on the people the closest to me, which are my friends and my family, my wife and my boys specifically. And there was a moment this morning I'm not proud of where I probably was in a bit of judgment. And I say probably because it's tough for me to say. I was in a bit of judgment with my wife around her being able to get up and attack the day the same way I have been trying to do. And yet I am almost 8 years older than her. 8 years ago, I wasn't getting up at 4:30. In fact, 3 weeks ago, I wasn't getting up at 4:30, let alone 6, let alone whatever. So that's my Realness Challenge truth for today, which is judgment. And I hope you all have a great day. I'm out.